When we say West Virginia is almost heaven, we're not just talking about the incredible mountain views and exciting outdoor adventures. We're also talking about the world-class cuisine. You see, each of our 9 travel regions has a chef ambassador who creates one-of-a-kind culinary opportunities. So, if you're into foodie culture or you just love an unforgettable meal, you've got to meet our chef ambassadors. In today's episode, we're visiting Chef Damian in the Eastern Panhandle.
Hi, I'm Damian Heath from Lot 12 Public House here in Berkeley Springs. Well, Berkeley Springs is a great mix of different people. We have some old hippies that moved up in the 70s like my parents, and we have like good country folk that have grown up here for generations, and they've kind of welcomed each other, and it just makes for a wonderful cohesion in the whole community. Berkeley Springs has a lot of history. For example, George Washington and his brother were commissioned to lay out the town for Lord Fairfax. And so we are the original Lot 12 on the original town plat. And the spas are all fed by our spring that runs 74 degrees year round. And it's just a great place to unwind, take in the natural waters. And we even have George Washington's bathtub in our state park. And there's so much to see here, and it's steeped in history. And it's a great place to live. So at Lot 12, we feature contemporary American cuisine and a comfort style setting. We want the building to feel a rich warmth, like you're coming into an old public house. We are a seasonally driven menu, so we're going to look for the freshest available products, and we can find them at our local farmers market in Berkeley Springs. My favorite farmer is Mark Glasscock. He supplies me with everything from asparagus to corn, you name it, he's got it, and it just makes for a better product in the end. When a true foodie walks in the door at Lot 12, we get excited because that's our clientele. It's our time to shine, and we have fun in the kitchen. For a foodie, a perfect meal would consist of several of our featured items that we've had on our menu for over 20 years. So we start with the duck. We're gonna steam the duck, and then we're gonna put that in the oven and slow roast that for 3 or 4 hours. We're gonna plate it up with some pear chutney and a crisp potato rosemary cake, and that is our duck entree. And for our goat cheese appetizer, we have crisp local goat cheese patties that we saute in a pan. They're coated in panko, so it gives a nice crunch. Then for our baby spinach, we're gonna dress that in a grilled pear vinaigrette. Garnish that with a little pickled red onion and diced red onion, toasted almond. We have a nice whole grain mustard vinaigrette that we paint the plate with. Our ramp soup is a potato-based ramp soup with a little bit of cream. We have our wonderful golden crispy ramp hush puppies as well. And so completing that task of eating all those delicious items is really gonna tie it in for a foodie. It's gonna make their night. One thing that's cool about living in the Eastern Panhandle here is that my wife actually works at James Rumsey Technical Institute, and we've worked on a couple of projects together. And working with high school students, the next generation of chefs, is quite rewarding because, one, they have the energy and desire to do something new that they know nothing about usually, which is kind of great. You have a blank slate that I can paint their picture of becoming a chef. And it's fun for me that I get to bring back some accolades as James Beard nominated chef for 10 years, that they know they have someone to look up to locally and can say, I can do that too. So it's a perfect time to get into the culinary industry. Do your training, you have to work hard. It doesn't come easy, but your goals can be lofty and they can be attained in West Virginia. A lot of people think about West Virginia as just an outdoor adventure state, which it is, but in reality, we have a really high-end restaurant scene going that creates just a fabulous vibe for after those days full of adventure. So when you're done whitewater rafting or rock climbing, make sure you stick around for the food because you're gonna love it.